What's up, channel fam? It is Memorial Day, the Monday of Memorial Day weekend. I decided I wanted to come try Guadalupe River State Park. I hadn't been out here before. Don't know how that works really. The park opens at 8. There's a line of cars in front of me. So we wait, we pay, I guess, and then we go do some hiking. I don't know if that's the best idea if you want to hike in the morning in Texas, which I don't normally do, because sometimes it'll be like 100 degrees at 8 a.m. So state parks may kind of be one of those things you do in the spring and fall or in the evening. But nonetheless, we're going to do it. It's overcast today, so it should be fine. We brought our hydration pack with lots of water. There's cars in front of me and a bunch behind me now. I guess everybody's coming to the river. I would just pause for a moment and remember those veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to be free and do what we're doing right now. That's what Memorial Day is about. So we'll wait for the gate to open and we'll go get on it. All right, we're in. So the park ranger was awesome. They gave me a trail map. That's hard to understand when you don't know where you are in the map. Service is sketchy out here, so all trails wouldn't pull up. Now you can use all trails offline if you download the maps and stuff, which I didn't do. But I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get lost out here. It's not too big, the area we're in, so we're gonna take off, do a little hiking. This was a Discovery Science place that didn't appear to be open today. Yeah, so that was the river overlook. Kind of growing up, can't see much of the river. The river is muddy right now, which means we got some rain in the hill country, which is awesome. We really needed it, and we need a lot more. You hear the kids in the background, the family out here hiking, and that's what it's about, man. State parks, bringing all your kids out, have a good time. I mean, can't be mad at that. If you wanna hike alone, middle of nowhere, that's cool. But you're probably not gonna do it at a state park on a holiday weekend. So I expect to see a lot more people. I hope to see a lot more people out this weekend, having a good time, enjoying public lands. Hey-o. So, gotta kind of walk through the campground area to get to the Barred Owl Trail. So I like to walk through the campground areas. I like to see everybody's set up. It's cool to see what they're rolling with. And pop-ups, I like the A-frame pop-ups, they're cool. Some had a casita, I think those are cool. big tents, small tents, no tents. Campground was busy this weekend. I imagine. Hold on. Look at this deer trail. Let's come across. I'm talking about it. It's big, boy. See it all the way through the woods there. We had some pretty good rain. It crosses the trail, goes back up in the woods. Lots of deer prints. That's the deer highway, baby. Yeah, we had some pretty good rain. Like back Thursday, I think, Friday morning. Actually got the river flowing a little bit, which is awesome. But a little mud out here. What was I talking about? Who knows? Oh, the setups, man. It's pretty rad. So they got camping areas that have electricity. Not necessarily RV areas, but that's the cool thing about the Sprinter van is that you can plug into just a regular 120 outlet and I can run everything in it, AC, TV. So I could pay for one of the camping spots, camp like that. That's what I ought to do. Everybody's pretty much packing up, leaving today, headed home. If I had food with me, I'd roll to pay the $20 or $25, whatever it generally costs to stay at the park camp. It's pretty cheap. And just stay tonight, man. Maybe get some more hiking in the evening. See. Ooh-wee. Y'all check this out. And over the rocks. Oh, man. Good spot for a little drinky drink. Man, it's pretty awesome that state parks are like $7. I feel like they ought to be charging us more money to get in here. I didn't say that. Lots of bigger, sharp, jagged rocks out here. I like it. I love the way they look. If you're gonna come hike, don't do flip-flops, bro. So, I'm diving down my YouTube rabbit hole yesterday, and I see this piece on the Barkley Marathons. I watch everything from, what gear and short day hikes like what I'm doing to ultra marathon stuff. These people are crazy. It is fun to watch though. But the Barkley, it's in Tennessee in the mountains somewhere. It was started because the dude that shot MLK
speed for the last 1 mile, 2.11 miles per hour.
So I need to pick up the pace, 2.11. I don't know, a little bit different terrain out here. Anyway, almost went down. Anyway, so the reason it was created is the guy who shot MLK escaped from this prison in the Tennessee mountains, and he was out there for 60 hours and only got like 8 miles or something. Just brutal mountain terrain, crazy. So this dude, he came up with this marathon, right? That's going to be just almost impossible for people. And I think since whenever it was the 80s or whatever, only 20 or so people have completed it. It's 5 loops. It is 20 miles per loop, 100-mile total race. They call 3 loops a fun run, but it's just ridiculous. All weather, briars, brush. And on top of all that, no GPS is allowed. So no navigation other than map and compass. And then you have to find these books along the way, and they don't tell you exactly where they are. And you have to rip the appropriate page out of the book and bring it back to the race leader each loop. This year in 25, nobody completed it. Last year, there was a woman that completed it, the first woman in history to complete the race. So I'd urge you to go watch that on YouTube, the Barkley races. It's really awesome, man. Just feats of human strength and endurance and will. Pretty cool stuff. They only take 40 people for the race each year. You got to figure out the email. They don't have a website. They don't tell you when the race is going to start. And it could be, in a window, and then they blow this conch shell, and then everybody's got an hour to be ready and at the gate. And when the dude lights a cigarette, it'd be nice right now, the race starts. So go check it out. Well, I forgot to mention about the Barkley races is that there's a time constraint, and a pretty tough one. So if you don't continually, each loop 20 miles, meet the time constraint and do all the stuff you have to do, disqualify. Pretty neat about out here is you got the woods, the river, and then you have these awesome fields to walk through. So glad it's not sunny today, or it would be rough, because it is humid. So I noticed in a bunch of the videos that I watch, everybody does these everybody does these real creative shots where they put the camera somewhere and they walk by, but they're doubling the work output there. I'm not really into that. I'm more raw and real than that, but I watch these videos, man. They must spend literal miles setting the camera down and going way across there to some bluff and getting a picture or shot, then having to go back and pick the camera up. But man, I appreciate the effort because it looks cool. Sorry, mostly you get just me, not a lot of cinematics, but we're gonna try. Let's try. So here's the first try. Well, is it awesome? Is it fantastic? And the second one went a little better. So here's your cinematics.
Maybe this one works better. See, that's why I may be doing it. Check out these little guys working hard. So here's the park area. Got trails all around it. Picnic tables down to the river. All right, y'all, that's Guadalupe River State Park. Some of it anyway. We didn't see but about half of it. We did 4.3 miles. Beautiful, beautiful place. Got some river views. Went down there. Lots of families out here this weekend grilling and playing football and soccer and swimming. I'm gonna have to bring y'all back when the river settles down and it's clear again. I really like this park. I'm gonna rate it. And I want to use the Portnoy scale, and so that's pretty tough rating. But I was gonna give it a 6.4 because it's really nice. Bathroom, showers, really nice. I've seen some bad state parks, but I got back to the parking lot, saw a few ladies. Let's go and give it a 6.6. Let's do that. So definitely recommend bringing your family out. Great place to camp. Mountain bike, hike, just come enjoy the river and swim. Guadalupe River State Park.